What you want, yeah. We just chillin' by the Wawas, lemonade with the large fries. Puff twice for the calm high, ayy, what you want, yeah. Big checks make the bank bounce. Old school candy paint down. Bad chicks, they from down south, ayy, what you want, yeah.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, BQ Quick Review. I'm your host, BQ, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video to a channel that I've covered in the past, wheat waffles. And in this video we're he's talking about basically the Blackpill, and I think about a few, like, what Blackpill is, and just kind of number down the things and their beliefs and stuff. And I don't know what the hell Blackpill is. Of course, I've heard of Red Pill, I've heard of Blue Pill. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of that. But yeah, I wouldn't really identify myself with any of the pills, to be honest. I think it's kind of corny. I think it's kind of corny with all the pill things, but I do like to, hear about the things and the ideologies, and I do agree with some of the things that goes on with the whole red pill and the whole blue pill stuff. There are some things that I agree with, and some things I disagree with too. So let's see what things I agree with and what I disagree with. Also, if you guys want me to react to a certain video, you can put it down in the comments, or you can go to my Instagram at biquon. Follow me there. Also, I do lives, and you can chat with me there. But you can also send me a DM for a video you want me to react to. But yeah, let's get right into this.
Today I have 50 lies and phrases you'd have heard as a child split into each of these.
Oh yeah, sorry for stopping the video real quick. Make sure you guys like and comment, for it helps with the YouTube algorithm. I had to say it just once.
Categories. Starting with dating advice. Lie number 1. Just be yourself. Reality. You can only afford to just be yourself if you're attractive enough in the first place. Okay. Meanwhile, for anyone who's unattractive, it will be irrelevant because they'll get rejected based on their looks anyway. And for anyone average, jester maxing will be required to get any attention. Lie number 2.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that to a certain extent. Yeah, I think that, just being yourself can only go so far, if you're not really good in the looks department, because some people might not like the real you. We'll just keep it a buck. Some people might not like the real you, and when you're attractive enough, people will overlook certain things. So I can agree with that. Yeah, but that doesn't mean act like fake, just act like somebody that you're not. But it means that, there's certain things, like, just take a look in the mirror and see what your faults are as a person and what your faults are socially. I think I would say that's like the best thing you can do to basically help improve yourself in that. So I agree, and then on the other half, I don't agree with it too. But I understand completely what he's saying. You can only go so far with that. Yeah.
Someone you yourself would want to date. Reality. This phrase is in direct contradiction to the last one. First you say just be yourself. Now you say be someone you would want to date. Which is it? Lie number 3. Just be confident. Reality, your looks is your confidence for the most part. Let me ask you, who looks more confident out of these two guys? Lie 4.
No, I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that one. The thing is, like, confidence is very attractive for men to the opposite gender. It's very attractive, and while looks do play a part, yes, they do play a part. I think that there's other things you can you have to take into consideration. You know, when you look good, that's only one part. You know, that's to get your foot through the door, and the other things comes after that. So I get what he's saying. When you basically, it goes off like when you let's say when you work out and, you know, you get yourself toned and look better, you know, you're gonna have a bit more confidence because of how you look. But that's not the only thing. It's just what gets you through the door. So yeah, I don't really agree with that. You know, confidence is very important, but it's only one thing. You know, it's only one thing. For the guy that he showed on the other side that was supposed to be the unattractive guy, you know, you can be, I've seen some ugly, unconfident motherfuckers, but they didn't dwell on their looks. They made sure to improve themselves where they could. They were some fly motherfuckers, or they had a stable life and they had some money, and they used other things. They had game and stuff. They knew how to talk to women, and they didn't care about being rejected too. That's the other thing. The fear of rejection that comes with dating. So I don't really agree with that one. Yeah.
100 girls out, at least one of them will say yes. Reality: by the time you've asked out 2 or 3, your reputation will be in tatters, and from now on you'll be forever known as the man who hits on every girl. Lie 5.
That's not true.
Always reply to a...
That's not true. That's not true. What? No, I mean, that's true if you're dating within, like, let's say a small town, or like you're dating within your workplace or something, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend you guys date at work. But yeah, if you're just going out and about, you're not gonna really meet the same person too much, honestly. Like, one thing I will say is, like, each time you ask out a person, it's not even about acting out. Just talk with women. And each time you do that, you get better at doing it. And then you'll have a better chance with the next one. And then eventually you'll run into somebody who will like what you're offering, basically. And yeah, I don't agree with that. Only is a problem if you're talking to people in a small town, or if you're talking to people in your workplace, you know, or somewhere that you're always going to, you know, where you're going to see the same people. So I don't agree with that one. You should always keep shooting your shot, and always try to put your best foot forward, and just keep trying. You'll get better at it. Anything that you keep doing, you'll get better at, you know. It's not, we don't just start off just knowing how to talk to women and stuff. I've said that before. So yeah, I don't really agree with that one. Weedy waffles.
Woman's text as fast as possible so she knows you're available and interested. Reality: responding immediately every time a text comes through is probably the fastest way to make a girl lose interest. Lie 6. Don't be too eager in the early stage, otherwise you'll scare her off. Reality: again, in direct contradiction to the last point. Which is it? Be patient or respond readily and fast. Lie 7. If a girl doesn't respond to your text, send a follow-up. She probably just missed it.
Oh, hell no.
Reality:
no.
I guarantee she did see it, but she just didn't care enough to respond.
Yeah, no. I agree with the last few things he just said. When you're texting somebody, it's not even about, like, don't be so worried about, like, getting back to them and texting them. For me personally, I'm just busy, so I'm not, like, really getting back to texting somebody isn't the top priority on my mind. I'll get to you when I get to you. Don't just sit there on your phone waiting for a text, you know. Just go out through your day and just, you know, text when you get the chance. You know, that's all that really is. But don't, also on the flip side, don't just not not respond, because I've seen a lot of advice channels that say, oh, don't respond to their text long. Just respond when you have the chance to respond, but also don't just sit there waiting for their text. You know what I'm saying? Go throughout your day, you know, and when you get the chance to text them, text them. If anything, you should be busy enough to where you don't have time to just be sitting there texting a person all day. So if you have enough time to just sit there and text a person all day, then a girl's gonna realize that too. And it's like, what, you don't have nothing to do with your life? That's something you could probably get away with when you're in like high school and stuff, because it's like you're in school, you're not really doing too much stuff besides maybe homework or whatever. So yeah, I totally agree with that. And don't double text women, because it just seems very, very needy. You know, this was a mistake I made in the past too, like double texting and stuff. But it's just like, somebody's phone is always near them. They can see your text. It's just they don't want to respond to it, or they could really just genuinely be busy, because I'm just be busy. Like, I could feel my phone vibrate, but I'm just busy and I don't want to take my phone out and distract myself from what I'm doing. So yeah, just send them one text and don't send them nothing after. Sometimes they might forget to text or leave their message on draft or something. That happens sometimes. But let them get back to you. Let them wonder, why is this guy not texting me? And then you'll see if somebody's interested. If you have to double text somebody, they're honestly not interested. I'm not saying that you can't do it ever, but if you have to do it a lot of the time, or just even a little bit, to be honest, they don't really like you like that. I'm gonna keep it real, my brother. But let's continue.
Let this be a rule of thumb to never double text under any circumstances.
Agreed.
Guys. Lie 8. Just put yourself out there.
Okay.
Reality. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Putting yourself out there via either online dating or cold approach won't help you if you're not getting any interest in the first place. Lie 9.
No,
just tell her how you really...
That doesn't make any sense now. Like, no, you should put yourself out there. How are you gonna interact with the opposite sex? Even if you're not getting good reception from, you know, girls and stuff, you should still put yourself out there just to get the experience, you know? And also, like I said, improving yourself too, so you get better reactions, you know, get better outcomes. If you're just lazy and fat and you don't take care of yourself or groom yourself or nothing, then of course you're gonna get a 0 out of 0 most of the time. But if you continuously improve yourself and also try to talk to women instead of trying to have the expectation of getting the woman, then you just set small goals for yourself. Just talk to women, you know? But saying like just putting yourself out there isn't a good thing is, you know, yeah, I'm not agreeing with that one. Yeah.
Phil. Reality. Guys, trust me. If a woman likes you, she'll make it obvious she wants to push things forward. I've been there. It's really not a complicated process and should never have to get to the point of you confessing your love to her. Lie 10.
That's true.
If she flakes on a date, she was probably just going through an emotional time, and you should ask her if it's okay for you to offer a second time.
Don't.
Reality. Never tolerate a flake.
No.
If it happens, the ball is in her court, and if she really wants you, she'll be the one to come chasing.
110% agreed. I'm gonna keep it out a buck. I haven't been flaked on in my life too much. I can count on like one hand how many times I've been flaked on. Like, I've probably been flaked on like 3 times in my life, or like maybe 2. And when it first happened to me, I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. Guys, when a person flakes on you, do not talk to them again. Don't send them no message. Don't say nothing. Don't say a goddamn word. they have to make it up to you the next time because they wasted your time. Flaking is the most disrespectful thing anybody can ever do to somebody. Don't accept that, guys. I'm telling you, do not accept that. If a girl flakes on you, never fucking talk to them again. And if they really want to talk to you, they got to make it up to you. They got to set things up. Don't let these women waste your time, guys.
Lie 11. If she rejects you, keep pursuing her anyway. It shows you care about her and want to see her. Nothing will make her appreciate you more than that. Reality. If you do this after a woman says no, it will get to the point where she'll get annoyed and angry with you for not getting the gist. What?
Yeah, take your L. Know when to take your L. Listen, if a girl rejects you, you know, and these are mistakes. I'm just talking from experience of mistakes that I've made. You know, I always think like, you know, try again, try harder and stuff like that. But no, if a girl rejects you, move on to the next one. There's so many other girls out there. I think guys suffer from this one track mindset to where it's like, I have to have this one person when there are 10 other girls that you could be trying to give you a chance to that will give you the better time of day. So yeah, like definitely go take your L. It's not a loss, it's a lesson.
By 12, humor is what women care about the most. Just
a
be
little
a funny
bit,
person
not
and
the
women
most.
will start being attracted to you.
Yeah, it's not the most.
Reality. Women will voluntarily laugh at jokes for guys who they find attractive. Meanwhile, a joke told by an unattractive guy will be seen as offensive or creepy. Lie 13.
That's not true all the time.
Always tell a woman how beautiful she is. Women love to be complimented.
Not all of the time.
Reality. If this is true, I dare you to ask any of the guys on
Not
TikTok
all of the time.
who do this repeatedly just how they're getting on.
I
guarantee they have gotten a combined
use it sparingly,
grand
guys.
total of
That's all I'm
0
gonna say.
back out
Use
of
it sparingly.
Lie 14. Just try to be her friend.
No.
Reality.
Don't do
Guys,
that.
if you do this, I promise when you eventually try making your move, she'll simply say something like, "So all this time you was only being nice so you could try to get with me."
And that's
Lie
corny.
15.
That's justified.
Ask
Don't
your
do
female
that.
friends for advice. They will have been in the situation before and be able to tell you what made...
Okay. Don't. That's like, girls give the worst advice to men when it comes to dating. Don't listen to girls when it comes to advice. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. Do not listen to them. Here's one thing I will say. Here's where you can, I'll give a caveat. Here's where I think you can listen to girls. When it comes to if you're already in a relationship, you know, I think girls can give good advice when it comes to like relationships sometimes. And I don't mean like, what should I do? No, they're not going to give you good advice there. I mean advice like when you go to a girl, you can ask them like, yo, do you do this too? Like, let's say a girl tripping or whatever. Like, you can go to a girl and be like, yo, do you do this too? Why do you do this? Whatever. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do that too. I don't know, you know, I just be bugging. Sometimes I'm just crazy. You know, that's where I feel like girls can come in with good advice when it comes to like relationships and like confirming like, am I crazy? Sometimes sometimes girls can make you feel like you crazy. So sometimes you gotta ask, it's good to ask other girls like, do you do this? You know, and get like a different perspective. I think a female's perspective is good in certain situations, but I think I'm sorry, I think y'all are bad at getting girls. Like when it comes to attracting girls and actually getting girls, I think y'all are terrible.
them attracted to a guy. Reality. Women don't know themselves what they're attracted to half the time. And if they do, they're hardly going to tell you that because they're afraid of offending you.
Agreed.
Lie 16. Make it a priority to meet up with a girl's friends. It's a great way to get in her circle and make her comfortable. Reality. If you meet with her friends, I guarantee they'll have nothing but bad things to say about you afterwards. Lie 17. Just get a haircut. Reality. This one's simple. Haircuts only work on guys who are already attractive.
That's not
Lie
true.
18.
That's not
Just
true.
take a shower. Reality. Although showers will improve your hygiene, they cannot wash away flaws beneath the skin. Okay, so they were the first 18 lies you would have been told when you were younger. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, be sure to press the like button and leave any thoughts you have in the comments below, as
It helps with the YouTube algorithm.
Now moving on to the next 9 points, which are all to do with denial.
Let me stop making like fun of these.
Lie 19.
These accents.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Reality.
Somewhat, yeah.
95% of Tinder likes go to the top 50% of men.
That's true.
This
Yeah.
shows a clear bias in favour of some guys
That's
on
true.
top of others.
Yeah.
Lie 20. Looks only get your foot in the door, and it is personality that makes a relationship last.
That's true.
Reality.
Yeah.
If you don't maintain your attractiveness, she will lose attraction for you. Lie 21.
That's not always true.
Age is just a number. Reality. Every passing year after around 28, your looks will get worse and worse. Your hairline will recede, you'll start to wrinkle, your hair will grey, and so on.
That really
Lie
depends on your
22.
genetics.
Height doesn't matter. If height mattered, the giraffe would be the king of the savannah.
That's
Reality.
the dumbest thing ever.
We don't live in the wild. We're in the modern world where your height is an advantage in dating. Lie 23, to do with height again. If a woman rejects me because of my height, it means she's shallow anyway, and I've dodged a bullet.
No.
Reality. Women want to look up to their partner both emotionally and physically.
Yeah,
Lie
that's true.
24. Women love a dad bod.
Ooh,
So
I
it's
told y'all
fine
about that.
unpacking
No, the
extra
fuck they
pounds.
don't.
Reality. The ideal body on a man is around 10 to 12% body fat, large chest, shoulders, arms, a six-pack, and a slight even tan. Lie 25. Personality matters more than looks because looks will eventually fade.
That's not true.
Reality. Most guys are struggling in dating because they lack the looks needed to attract, not because they lack personalities.
That's true.
Lie 26. Balding won't affect me, and it's a sign of maturity. And besides, women like older guys.
They will.
Reality.
They will.
47% of women surveyed said they found bald men less attractive. And this is just the ones who are honest in the survey. Lie
Just,
27.
just
Size
cut it
doesn't
off.
matter. It's how you use it that counts.
That's not true.
Reality. Length 6 inches or more is seen as ideal. So
Oh,
those
he-
are the points denying the
Okay,
importance
he
of
went
looks.
there.
Now moving on to phrases providing
No, that's
false
true.
and endless.
Yeah, no. Those last few ones, he was definitely right about. If you guys are balding, there's definitely a lot of products out there that you can use to reverse balding and stuff. Some people don't have good genetics with their hair and stuff after they get to a certain age, you know. If you're balding, just cut it all off or get some products to help grow your hair back. One or the other. But don't get that little side weird hair thing. It makes you look like an old man. I'm just keeping it a buck. If you have that, just cut it off. It gives you a more masculine look if you want to go that route. Or see if you can find some products to help reverse the balding. One or the other. It's up to you guys. But don't just have the little patch here. Don't do that, guys.
Hope. Lie 28. There's someone out there for everyone.
No, there's not.
Reality. Unfortunately, there actually isn't. In Western countries, the ratio of men to women for ages 15 to 24 averages out to be roughly 105 men for every 100 women. Lie 29.
Oh.
The only reason I don't have a girlfriend is because I'm not looking for one right now. Besides, I'm focusing on my exams at the moment anyway. Reality. Guys that say this, even if they did try, let's be honest, they wouldn't have much of a chance. Lie 30. Everything
I don't know
will
about
work
that
out
one.
in the end. Reality. There's no magic force in the universe that leads everyone to finding their ideal partner.
Yeah, this is what I mean about
Time
like he can be a
passes
bit
and you just keep
pessimistic
getting older
sometimes
and
with
older.
certain things.
Lie 31. When you stop looking, the right person will show up.
No, they won't.
Reality, again.
Not
No
all
magic
of the
force in the
time.
universe guaranteeing a future partner. It's not like
Not all
your
of
future
the
wife
time.
will just fall right out of the sky. Lie 32. There's always plenty more fish in the sea.
Just there.
Reality. This only helps if what you're fishing with has the power to attract. It doesn't matter if there's plenty of fish. If you're fishing with cow pats attached to your rod, you're hardly going to be reeling the loads in. Lie 30.
Okay, yeah. No, I actually disagree with that one. I think there's always going to be more people out there. You know, that's what goes off the, if somebody rejects you, just leave it alone and go on to the next person, you know. Of course, when the better caliber of man you are, you're going to, the more options you're going to have. But yeah, this was interesting. There are some things I agreed with the Blackpill, and there's some things I didn't agree with because I felt like it's just very pessimistic, you know. It's very pessimistic, and I've seen a lot of people who actually work on themselves and they have gotten the results, you know, no matter how ugly they are, you know. And you don't have to be like making six figures or rich to get these women. But also on the other end, if you gotta kind of gauge where you are, because if you're not that good in the looks department and you're looking for supermodels, of course you're gonna have a hard time, you know. You gotta kind of gauge where you are and kind of like figure out. That's the point of even going out there and talking to people. You kind of, the world will humble you. The world will humble you and tell you kind of where you are, and you know, just try to not go too high and with your standards. Some people are just delusional. A lot of people like to say women are delusional. There are some delusional men out here too. So that's one thing I will say. But yeah, it was a nice video. What did you guys think of this? Did you agree with some of the things they said that Wheat Waffle said, or do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments. I will see you next time. And also, don't forget to like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you in the next video. BQ Quick Review. You know how we do. Boom.
Pick up the pieces and patches I gotta be, cause the edges are jagged. I do not call my piece lessons with real beef, they be squeezing them ratchets. You not the same person that you on internet, I've been smelling some catfish. Don't condone violence cause we move in silence, you know that they got it like Metal Gear Solid. Pick up the pieces and patches I gotta be, cause the edges are jagged. I do not call my piece lessons with real beef, they be squeezing them ratchets. You not the same person that you on internet, I've been smelling some catfish. Don't condone violence cause we move in silence, you know that they got it like Metal Gear Solid.